Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'll show you how to make an origami alien just like this one. This model is a variation of the version created by Riki Saito. To make an origami like this one, you'll need only a paper square. In my case, I'll use 20 by 20 centimeters, about 8 by 8 inches, and a different color on each side. Starting with the main color facing up, our first step is to fold it in half. To do this, just bring one side to the other, crease sharply, and then unfold. Once you have this line, the next step is to fold both sides to the middle. We can start on the right, just bring the edge to the crease we made, and reinforce. Do the same with the other side. Once that's done, let's repeat the same step and bring the edges to the center once again. Having that ready, we can completely unfold. With this sequence, the paper was divided into 8. For the next step, we are going to rotate, making these vertical lines horizontal. And we will repeat the same step by step, dividing by 8. As before, we start by folding in half. Having this line, we can bring both sides to the middle. And then repeat the same step by bringing the sides to the middle again. We can unfold the paper, and we have an 8 by 8 grid. For the next step, we are going to fold the right side on the second line we've made, which means that we're going to fold it to the middle again. Then, on the same fold, we are going to bring the paper back to the right, using the line in the middle. Now let's repeat the same on the left. So we first bring the paper to the middle, using the second vertical, and then we bring the paper back to the edge. Now pay close attention. On the top right side, we are going to fold the second square of the first layer in half diagonally. To do this, just bring the paper like this, opening it up a little, then we'll bring the open part over, dividing the top square in half diagonally as well. Just bring it to the side, flattening it a little, and making everything straight. And this is the result. Let's repeat the same thing with the other side. As before, let's first fold the second square, opening the paper a little. And then we are going to bring the paper over. Let's leave it like this for now. And we can fold the paper in half again, using the existing line in the middle. Bring the edge back to the side like this. Let's go to the other side. On the top, as you can see, we have this extra layer here. We need to fold the first square of this layer in half diagonally, locking the paper in place. Just to improve the details, we're going to fold the corners on the top. You don't actually need to do the next step, but I think it makes everything a lot easier. We're going to have to fold the third row of squares in half. To do this, just bring the paper down like this. And reinforce. Having this guideline, now we can fold everything in half, closing the paper again. Now the next steps may need a little more patience. Let's hold the paper on the guideline we just made, or in the middle of the third square. Then we are going to open the larger part below and bring the middle line against this closed part above. Then press the sides to close them, creating two diagonal folds. Using this last step as a reference, let's fold a new line here, by pushing the bottom side back. Then, using pretty much the same logic as before, we'll have to close the bottom part by creating two new diagonals up here. We're just going to start by closing like this. And when we get here, we just need to align the edges with the last folds we made, creating two diagonals again. And our alien already has arms. To make the legs, let's open here, push this middle crease up, reinforce it a little, then we fold this square on the right diagonally, connecting the corners. Same thing with the other side. And then we push the middle up, closing the paper again. Let's go to the other side. We can open the paper on the first layer here. And we fold the first two squares in half. The image is a little blurry. Hope you can understand. Close as before. Repeat the same step by step with the other leg. And we can go back to the other side. Now let's make the eyes. For this, we are going to fold this little square in half diagonally, just to make a mark. Then we can unfold this. Now, in the same square, let's bring the bottom side to the mark we just made, folding like this. Then fold the right side to the diagonal as well. And then, using the diagonal in the middle, let's bring the paper over the main color, which in my case is green. On the other side, we repeat the same thing. First we mark the diagonal, then fold the edges to the middle, and finally we bring this fold over the main color. From now on, you can shape the origami however you want. I'm going to start by bending the arms a little bit. On the legs, I'm going to fold to the side the remaining half square that was left before. You can leave the middle section like this if you want, but I think it's cooler to create a belly, making the alien kinda chubby. For that, just open it and push the paper from behind, making it more rounded. As I said, you can shape it however you like. To make the head, you can fold it a little more or a little less, it depends on the result you want, but I'm going to fold the paper in the same way as we've done several times, like in the arms, creating two diagonal folds, one on each side. If you want, you can also use some paper clips or fasteners to keep the arms and legs closed for a while. That way you will memorize its shape and will no longer be so open. The origami alien is ready! I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you managed to do it. Thank you so much for watching, see you next time!